y'all! You've found What to Play Next, where we know you have a brain in your head, feet in your shoes, and you can go wherever you choose. So let's make it awesome. You are currently in Tamriel. We're in my kingdom. I am Anjindra. Like I said, this is What to Play Next. We find everything that's awesome in gaming. You might know me better by my other screen name, which was Aliera of Wayrest. Originally just Aliera. The Runaway Queen, the Thief, the Arms Dealer, the Uniter of Tamriel. Back in the day, my father and I, Akatosh, helped launch Bethesda Softworks via beta testing, design, critique, and my social connections. So, well, years later, they're huge. Obviously, they had what it took, or else we wouldn't I mean, my dad loved beta testing. He would have done that no matter what. He enjoyed working with them so immensely. But as far as backing them up and putting your street cred on the line, you know, you kind of got to have a good sense for, like, they know what they're doing, and they've been working hard at it. They had been working hard at it for years. By that point, they put me in Daggerfall. So I wanted to see what they've done with the realms. This is the load screen for Elder Scrolls Online. It's huge. Everyone loves it. They have this attention to detail with their graphics and with their races that really just draws you into their story. And they really hit it with Skyrim, where vanilla Skyrim has this great storyline. They also let the modders interact with them, and that's always been their way. They received a lot of criticism about that in Fallout 76. Because what they attempted was a beta to get feedback that they needed on the mobile, and nobody on mobile knows what a beta is. I felt so bad. I was like sitting there watching this unfold, like, don't they have any beta testers on that? And I realized they hadn't recruited a team to do it, so that was heartbreaking. Because it was such an enjoyable experience 25 years earlier to see that kind of crash and burn. But they have recovered, obviously, and recently merged with Microsoft. Congratulations. I've heard that the merger is going through. So two thumbs. Everyone in the indie community, whoever started a company themselves, just from a roguelike with your heart and soul in it, working together with your art department to give it background like this, where it's just descriptive of the stories and the races and so on. All the way to being picked up by ZeniMax and then further again by Microsoft. I imagine that's every one of your dreams, you know, to be able to do that or to be a part of that. So that's really just something incredible. Many of the previous videos have information if you want to go to click through what to play next. We go on at length showing you the lore. And actually, I'll be right back. I'll show you a little bit of what they did. It's really incredible, the amount of effort. They picked up the lady who did the Elder Scrolls cookbook, and my fiancé is Russian, so we love cooking from it, because it has that, hearty, you know, Slavic, Eurasian taste to it, and that's definitely to his palate. So, Heroes Reforged. For a limited time, make adjustments to characters with no, etc. Says my girl, they were one of the first ones to use the mannequin. So that really, people just love that about them and how they could really just immerse into the story. So, I did start over. This is the first time I've ever started with a new character. It's not something that I tend to do because I'll play a storyline all the way through. So I'm trying to think if there was an exception. Even World of Warcraft, I had this troll hunter that I really just stuck with. Wound up with a companion animal in case I didn't have, you know, my friends were a little spotty on playing. That was when I did MMORPGs. I did tabletopping a little bit recently when I moved back up north, and then now I'm back here down south. Northern Elsewhere, this region, also known as Anaquina, merged with the southern region of Palatine several centuries prior. Its patchwork that united many former small kingdoms, including Rimmen, Orcrest, Riverhold, and Maribel. And they actually get a little bit into that. The Khajiit are, I'm sure you've heard the jokes, big into their sweet rolls. This is my dad. It blows my mind every time I see that. And they really tried to go through and bring a lot of that in there. You can have, there's a recipe for skooma. They do a lot with the Skyrim. That's Spice Spine. They do a lot with the Skyrim. There it is. That's what skooma looks like if you're ever curious. And what she did is she went through and she collected a lot of the look and feel here. And it was very much that Slavic Eurasian that we were all living with. So I'm in the middle of a quest. I like to leave where it can look good coming in. And, alt. There it is. Okay, so we're going into the Cicatrice Caverns. They wound up poisoning this well. This poor... Cicatrice Caverns, legendary healing springs of Cicatrice Oasis were famed far and wide, and they had this eldritch being that guarded them. It turned out she was the one who granted the healing powers, and that's heartbreaking. They didn't explore that as much in here. They do have that in a lore book, which I also owned. I think I lost it in the move, which breaks my heart. I was reading through that to try and catch up a little bit, because they had expanded so much on, you know, the originals. And there's only so much that you can get out of this, so we're gonna go talk to Iacus, see what's going on here. We're trying to get a cure for them. So as you're exploring, you're trying to...
It is all right, Laratan. I believe you.
We're trying to restore a queen to her rightful throne. But in between, obviously, there's the ever-present side quests.
Thank you for saving my companions. Were you also able to find my egg mother's research notes? They would be invaluable to learning what occurred here.
And he's going to find out, you know, that she did. She brought in the sick to heal and wound up upsetting, you know, the spirit who was guarding the oasis.
Thank the Hist. I was worried her research would be lost forever. She writes of a Nereid who lived here, and how her research tainted the oasis. I see. This must be the root of all the despair we have encountered. The Nereid once made this oasis a place of healing, but by filling these caverns with sickness and death, it drastically changed her. She must be the one who created these fumes and raised these corpses. I'm afraid that the Nereid must be killed.
They're gonna kill her?
She poses a threat to all who visit Cicatrice, and by raising the dead she has defiled many. Her death, Hist willing, will also allow this oasis to finally begin to heal.
I'm gonna kill the Son would just volunteer for this?
My egg mother's terrible mistake can finally be mended.
Oh no.
Thank you, traveler
friend. It's a cover-up.
For now, I'll lead my companions back to camp. Nereids are inherently linked to the body of water they inhabit. The plague victims stayed within these caverns for weeks. Slowly, they tainted the purity of the oasis. What was once a place of healing,
it's got a sincerely tribal look going on here.
Death. Precisely, as the clear waters of this oasis grew polluted,
so now she's an evil spirit.
So too did her spirit. Once, the Nereid healed those who came to her. Now she seeks to infect and kill. She embodies the very plague which tainted her. I'm afraid it will still take many years to fully heal the oasis. But killing the Nereid will begin that process. Without her to create the fumes and raise corpses, the oasis has a chance to finally be cleansed.
Well, we did run into her off the drop, so I guess we're gonna finally go take care of that, you know? Let's see. Kill the Nereid, got it. A little bit of a hack and slash through here. Time for you rats. Real beings to kill. Bladed chokers. I did decide to go with the bow and arrow. It was my preferred weapon in oh, what the heck. Dungeon damage dealer. Look at me go. Loot the place! Daggerfall. Obviously I played it through there. Then you return back around and they've gone to town. Uh-oh. Trying to see where the Nereid might be here. There we go. I recalled running into her prior to this. Oh, ew. The skiers are just like an unnecessary plague rats, you know? Take up ammo. Friend, if I didn't have unlimited arrows, I would be extremely peeved here. They have like gross guts that you can loot. I always wind up accidentally looting them. Obviously no money whatsoever. Tragic and horrible all in one. These torch bugs, I always want you to take them for bait. I haven't tried fishing just yet, obviously. I plan on into it. Oh, I just pulled somebody and I didn't mean to. Block with your bow, which is interesting. There's a spell menu. For some reason it didn't pop up, so I'll have to get that back up and running. Obviously we're going to grind our way through this. Could not be more obvious. You can block spells as well, or move outside of the radius, dodge. Lots of options here. Finally my bow went up. It's taking forever. Leveling, a little bit harder than I thought, you know? Obviously the way the team works is they did arrange the dungeons where you do steadily grind through them. Leveling is easy. Insofar as that's concerned, you're expected to just absolutely kill monsters, and you can dungeon run, so you can quest up. They've never discouraged that. In the original dungeons, you would just run through it to get it done. So that's a very real thing. Oh, I don't want to take on more than one of you at a time. Thankfully my bow is leveling up pretty quickly, so... I just looted flesh flies. Thank you. Blighted Butcher. They changed it up a little bit with the, tend to have a mix of 2 to 3 different proficient classes, to kind of give you variety. They did that in their original dungeons as well. The Argonians were actually lizardmen. They pulled a hyphen and made a race. So those were monsters off the drop back when they did Tamriel as a roguelike. So that was a change up. What are we looting here? Oh, just torchwood. I wish they would not offer me those to loot. It's not well thought out. Kill the Nereid below. Can do. Put some can do in my will do here. Oh, it's a going. With the goage. Horrible. Every once in a while you do get another player who will come through. It doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. I'm going to try and outrun them. Let's see if we can... Nope. Equipped items of lost durability. This is tragic and terrible all in one. So I'm gonna have to repair them. Oh, let's see. Go ahead and switch to a melee. So, alright. Going back in. See what we can do here. Maybe we can take him out, sporadically instead. Getting hit with blasted with something from someone. You know, and I didn't see them on the way in. Hoping to be able to do a little bit more in the way of distance damage, but that just kind of is what it is. Just poke them with the pointy end. We're done here. One of these suckers is gonna stand up. Oh, 2 of them. Are we blessed with 2? I think we are. I do like that you can do the Mortal Kombat dodge. So, you do want to stay on top of that. You can dodge instead of blocking, or you can just block when you know that a power strike is coming. So that's handy. kind of break free of the hold here. Do the usual Bethesda dungeon run. Keyword there is run. When you're rooted, obviously, that's not nearly as easy to pull off. Oh wow, okay, there's a lot of you blokes right there. My goodness. I think the last time I was through, I just blitzed the place as well, so. There we go. And we're on our way. Central chamber. Open sesame. Where are we? Oh, there we go. So. Where are you, friend? Friend? Come on, friend. And there she is. She's so pretty, too. It's such a beautiful, well done.
I won't let anyone crush this oasis. Not again.
Yeah, she's quite mad. So. Go back here and get a little bit of. We're gonna have to drop back 10 in front here.
Monsters, defilers.
Wow, she's really piling on the undead here. You're out of defense. Gotta heal up a little bit here, son. Fudge. Took me out again. Thankfully, you do carry soul stones, so they're able to mount an adequate defense. Gen her too, that's rough. You know?
I won't let anyone crush this oasis. Not again.
It's gonna get real when she starts summoning the dead. I'm gonna kind of pound on her until then.
Why couldn't you leave me be? Monsters, defilers.
See, that's where Abe was her place to begin with, you know? She had like a sacred charge almost.
Kill them.
Oh no! I feel so bad. Alright, so then we're gonna head back up, I guess, and talk to Iacus. Yeah, not much down here in the way of loot. It's tough. Got some lemons. Drink. Shield. We always use that. Wonder if I can... Iron gauntlets. Let's, you know, suit up here. Let's get what we can. Palladium. You have different things that you can assign. There we go, my first there. So, hopefully that's not a two-hander. Guess we'll find out. Head back up and talk to Iacus and close this out. I'm about ready to blow this pop stand on about you guys. It's kind of a lot to me to take out a native creature on our own soil. So, Argonians, man. But it was a cool switch from Khajiit main quest where you're dealing with the usurper queen and all the politics there, and you go at one point to talk to her. That falls apart. It's a hot mess. So that part at least is. Oh, did I bounce? Hold on, am I bouncing out of the cavern? I can't have run right past Iacus. Maybe there's two entrances. Let me check it out. I love the artwork. The dragons in Elder Scrolls are actually debatably wyverns because they don't have the front claws. That's one of the neat little arguments that goes on. This is a very Elsewhere. They love the curves and so on for their architecture. And then also being cats are, you know, up into the... They use the actual... promontories and so on for homes. It doesn't seem to bother them, so... Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, see, it's gonna be back in here, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Did he return to the village then? That'd be cool. Love the colors. The desert is so beautiful. This is through Rimmon. Absolutely gorgeous. And then obviously as you get down towards Riverhold and so on, it becomes much more lush. So we can explore the whole area now that the quest is complete. Maybe get some difficult proficiency.
It does my heart good to see you unharmed. I trust the Nereid suffers no longer. In a way, I did learn what happened here. My egg mother sought to create a cure for the plague. Instead, she corrupted the oasis with sickness and death.
It's a lot.
Everyone in Cicatrice died as a result of that corruption. But I did not journey to Cicatrice to seek her good intentions. There has been much animosity between the Khajiit and Argonian races because of the Nahatan flu. My people are immune to the disease, so many believe we created it. Through her research and sacrifice, I had hoped to bridge the gap between our people, prove that Argonians are not the cold-blooded monsters
So we can use this personal story to help.
But sharing what happened at Cicatrice may only strengthen the Khajiit's hatred. I do not know. I must reflect on this. Still, I thank you for all that you've done. You saved my companions, found my egg mother's research, and helped the oasis begin to heal. No small feats to accomplish, traveler friend. May your path be easy and your footsteps sure. The foul wind of our misfortune has turned into a gentle breeze.
They're healing, that's good.
My companions are recovering well. I will monitor them closely for the next few days and see how they progress. For now, they merely need to rest. I suspect both the fumes and the undead will linger for quite some time. Have no worries, though.
He'll put
I will
up
make
signs.
sure that its dangers are known to elsewhere. Hopefully, an effort can one day be made to cleanse it completely. The Khajiit look up to their skies and see dragons soaring overhead. They look across their fields and see bloody battles raging. They have not the time nor resources to cleanse this oasis. Not now. The Nereid was the source of the corruption. It was her power that created toxic fumes and raised the undead. Kept alive, she would continue to do so.
Well,
Now,
hopefully
the
they have
oasis
less
can
undead
begin to
then.
heal.
If it's poison.
It may take days.
Alright, so we can level up here. Obviously we have all of our attribute points and so on. Do health and magic. Okay, so cool. We can look, at the research notes that we've been through and so on. It's all set around for us, and then we can obviously go through and check out the area. So we'll do that in the next video. I am Anjindra. You might also know me as Aliera of Wayrest, and this is what to play next. We love having you guys along for the ride. If you do want to play along, the link is in the description below. We'd love to meet up with you online for Elder Scrolls. Also down there, Gamer Grind. So if you are, stuck inside, or if you're just like me and you're introverted, you can have coffee delivered to your door. It's Gamer Coffee. They're a great co-op. They'll actually put your logo on merchandise and stuff like that. So you can support us. Our logo, What to Play Next, is on there. So you can spread the channel. All you have to do is look it up and it's right there for What to Play Next. When you Google it when you search it in YouTube. So that's down there. You can use our handle, Aliera. Bethesda did. Get 5% off. Or like and subscribe. Talk to us, comment, make this chick smile. We love you guys. We love that you're here, for the ride, and that we're, getting through it, and that we have this great online world to explore. So we will see you in the next video.